Hey, Ken. Here we go. All right.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Hey, Monday. Here we go, son. Easy. Delta. One straight. Hey, Ken. Go.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. He's got this to Pickens.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
EQ. Right.
Now it's Fields. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Alpha.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fields now to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To throw is Nix.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
They give it to Williams, running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Nix to the air.
Being chased out left.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Adam Troutman.
27 yards.
And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Steelers 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up.
He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 70 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken. Nelson. Right.
To throw is Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's go now.
Here's Nix.
Flushed out right.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have...
Oh, wide open, complete. Down to the 10.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson. 84 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing Nix.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
To throw, here's Nix.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Back to throw, Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fields. Pass is caught. Pickens on the comeback route.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. No mas, no mas. You got a mini base. Why not? Right?
Now Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here's Fields. Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Go.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
From the gun, here's Fields. Finds Pickens out right.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. Punch right. Sit high.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hey, Ken. EQ. Sit high.
To throw on second and 10. Fields. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
Warren. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal.
Warren going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but they can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Now it's Nix.
That's taken in left side by Vele.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Nix.
Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
3rd and 4.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Extend.
Brings up
Hey,
3rd and 4.
Go. Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
What's it? 11.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And Wilson with it, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Angel.
Steelers, first down.
No loss.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You got a mini. Said hi.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Boswell for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step.
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Mims in motion left.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally taken down at the 15. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, it's Nix.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Adam Troutman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields now to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. He's to the 15.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Now it's Fields.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Vele.
And running with power here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Nix to the air.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Nix from the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here's Nix.
Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Throwing Nix.
Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Under pressure, they got him again.
Had Patrick Queen in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Hey, hey, 551, go.
Back to throw, Fields.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go, side.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction.
EQ. Alpha, 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 alpha.
Here's Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Now on the return, oh, no, the ball is loose.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
we go. All right.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was